Look, I've been a fitness coach for long enough now to be able to tell you this with 100% confidence and 100% conviction that wherever you're at right now with your weight, whether it's plus or minus where you want to be, and however often you go to the gym and what your relationship with food looks like, all of that is simply a reflection of how regulated your nervous system is. Okay, your fitness problems are not fitness problems. We have all been on this planet Earth for 20, 30 years. We know damn well what fitness entails and what it looks like to be healthy. The reason why we aren't choosing that is because our nervous system is so dysregulated around that thought and around food specifically that it feels damn near impossible. Right? The reason why we aren't eating healthy 3 to 5 times a day isn't because we don't know how to. It's because we don't slow down enough 3 to 4 times at minimum to be able to put ourselves first to actually eat a healthy meal. And the reason why we're constantly snacking and constantly thinking about food isn't because we have some skewed relationship with food. It's because we have associated food with the only break that we get during the day. Because we are so dysregulated from how stressed we are at work that the only time we can step away from our desk is when we're at lunch. And that's not your fault. That's the fault of the system. Right? And the system has also created an environment where we are conditioned to put everything and everyone else before ourselves, that it actually feels threatening for us to add more to our plate, even if it is something that's good for us. And so when it comes to going to the gym, we just skip it. Even though we know when we're thinking we should go to the gym and we want to go to the gym, it feels so overwhelming to a dysregulated nervous system that we immediately shut it out of survival. And when we're eating out with friends, and we can't stop eating the breadbasket, or we are having, the full side of mashed potatoes, we know we shouldn't be having the full side of mashed potatoes, but we have associated being healthy with punishment, because the only time that we actually keep track of our food and we try to limit it is when we've hated ourselves so much that we say, guess I got to do this now, that it dysregulates the way that we view food to the point where when we're eating something that isn't healthy, we have to make sure it makes up for all of the punishment that we did during the week. That is all a dysregulated nervous system response. But when you start regulating your nervous system first by just reminding yourself how freaking important you are in putting yourself first, and also creating emotional neutrality around food, which is mostly going to come from teaching yourself about food. That way you're not looking at it as just an emotional outlet. You're actually able to put some facts behind it. Until you do that, your fitness journey will continue to feel impossible, and you will continue to feel light years away from where you want to be, because your emotionally dysregulated brain will never, ever, ever make the decision to be healthy, because right now it feels like it's running from a bear. And when you are running from a bear, you're not going to be wanting to, make yourself a salad. You just want to get the fuck out of there.